Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies, and my name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and I would like to welcome you back to the very first of Throwback Friday for this year. Grr, family. Okay, so for those of you that are new to the channel, this throwback set of videos are just what they sound like. They are old videos from last year. I can say that again now, that's brilliant. From last year that you may have missed because you wasn't a channel member. And so rather than having to root through all of the and different lists that I have and the different albums that I have, it means I can give you a sneak glimpse into a week in the life of Crazy last year, basically. And I will put in a choice of the videos that will come along in a few moments, and I will also be commenting on them videos, so watch out for the comments. I will be wearing this. Right, so our very first video up this week is the Crazy's Guide to How to Find Things on YouTube. Now, I love this video. It sounds really daft. I was having a really good brain day. That's all I can say. It was a really good brain day when I made this, and I understood everything I was talking about. And I was so chuffed with myself once it was up. So much so that I watch it regularly myself because I can never remember what I'm meant to be doing. But this is also a really, really good one for you guys. So it shows you, if you are on a PC, where different functions are that us creators sometimes ask you to go off and find. Okay, so let's pop over, have a look at that one now. Now, I'm going to cut into it. I'm not going to show you the whole video. There will be a link up here in this I button that will take you through to the full video. Okay, so if you want to skip straight to that video, by all means do. I will also put a little timestamp in the description box down below that will take you to the end of this video so you can hear what I had to say about it. Okay, here we go. Welcome to a Crazy's Guide on how to find things on YouTube. Right, so as you know, some of us creators ask you when you are on our channel and you're watching our videos to give us a thumbs up, a like and a share. Okay, and even to leave a comment. Well, I do. So I thought I would show you where the buttons are that you need to click, basically. Right, so I've got my computer up with the main screen on with one of my videos in the background. Right, so and what we do is to like. There is this little thumb button here. If you click it and turn it blue, it means you like the video. And it is added to a folder of your liked videos. If you click this button here, it means you dislike it. Okay, now at the end of the day, that is your choice if you want to click that one. It does not affect our channel or our analytics at all, but sometimes it does give us a rough idea that there's something within the video that you're not keen on. If you do click this button, please pop a comment in the comments section so that we can address any issues that you have, or at least with me anyway. Right now, also, if you're we ask you to share the video, and that is this button here. If you click this button, it brings up this page here. Right now, you can do your basic copy, which means that you click that and it will be copied to your clipboard, so then you can share it amongst your friends on, say, Facebook Messenger, or you can directly click on Facebook and it will take it straight through to your page. It will save it on Twitter on your page and all these other ones here. Okay, so they're the options that I have. There may be more on yours, or there may be different ones depending on which country you are in. Now, on top of that, there is also a save button. Now, at this point, you can make yourself a new list. So you could put in, I don't know, like as you can see here, I've got watch later, magazines, and this is basically for you guys to make it easier for you to find what you want, and for me to add playlists at the end of videos. But you can make your own playlist with the videos that you've watched, or that you like, or that you want to come back to. You've got these little 3 dots here. Don't be scared, that has got a report button. Now, this is best used if you come across a video that's got content in it that is disgusting. So animal cruelty, children cruelty, and other things like that. If you report that, then it's flagged and YouTube will then view the video and see whether it's breaking the terms and conditions that they put us all under. Okay, so really only use that one if it is drastic, because you don't want to fill up the boxes with videos where just someone has probably dropped one naughty word and they miss out on that one video that is super disgusting. Now onto this section here. Of course, you know that's your play button, that's your pause button. That one there is to turn me down if I'm a bit loud on a certain video. Okay, then we come over here, autoplay. Now this will just play the next video up that YouTube decides. You've got a section here for subtitles, so you can click on it, and if a creator has put subtitles on the ability to show subtitles on their video, then you'll be able to read along with whatever I'm saying. Be warned, sometimes the words that pop up may not have been the words that actually came out of my mouth, and it may just be struggling a bit. But if that happens and it's something that makes you giggle, rewind it a bit and screenshot it for me, send it over to me, because I love seeing the muck-ups that the subtitle bot creates. Now I do put subtitles, or at least I click the option for subtitles on all of my videos, as I don't want any of you to miss out on anything. Your next one is your settings. If you click on that one, it gives you and a couple of different options here as well. Now there is a playback speed. The playback speed I have played with in the past. That wasn't the button that I actually used on one of my videos. I used a different program to create that video, but with this one you can play back the speed in lots of different speeds there. Okay, so if you do that, for the creator's side of it, for us it's the duration that you are on a video and not the length of the video that counts the very first time you watch it. If you go back and watch it again, those minutes don't count for us anyway as creators. All right, of course you've got the subtitle section as well, and then you've got the quality section, so you can change from high definition all the way down to really low stuff. Okay, so if you notice that the quality of the video that we have put out maybe is a bit off, you may find that by dropping or hiring the number here, the video quality will become a little bit better for you. And then also, if you come across this little button here on your videos, which is an eye, This means that we have put a link to another video or something that we believe would interest you. In my case, I will use that to give you a quick link to videos that I've spoken about within a video, or to the pattern of another creator's pattern if I've used a different creator's pattern. So, and that bit is how to find your way around the video. Right, so how do you find out if you have got your subscriptions visible to us? That's really simple. You come up to these 3 lines at the top left hand side and click them. On here you have your drop down menu. You scoot all the way down, all the way past all of this stuff here, and you find settings. Click settings. Now that'll bring you up on a page that should look something like this. Alright, now don't worry about any of this stuff on this side. We are going to come down this grey section here to the word privacy and click that. Right, now we'll come over onto this section here. Now this is where you get to manage what you share on YouTube. Okay, now at this moment in time mine are both set to grey, which means that you guys can all see my saved playlists and you can all see my subscriptions. Now if yours are set to blue like this, it means that your YouTube is locked down, okay, which is very good, and it's a good safety thing. But if you are entering competitions and we say we need to check to see if you're a subscriber, make sure that that one's off. Okay, so make sure that that one is set to blue. Okay, this one here is just to do with your playlist. So say you've got videos that you share with your family of your children or your grandchildren, and you don't want Mr. Joe Blogs from a different country to view that video, have that one set to blue. Okay, if you've got nothing on your channel that you're worried about being private, you can click that one and have that as grey as well. I hope that explains it for you. Okay, so if you come down underneath the video, you will find a section here that is our description box. Now if you click show more on the description box, most of the time we will have information about what the video is about. We will also put in links to other videos that may interest you, or maybe other channels. In my case I've got those as well as an affiliated link and links to how you can find me off of YouTube, so my Facebook, Instagram, and of course the email, so that if you do win a competition you know where to send your message to. And then underneath that we then have our comment section, which is where you guys can then type in this section here to add your comment underneath the video. Right, I hope that explains that section for you. Okay, so and now you want to pop on and have a look at some of the other creators' videos that they have. So if you pull your page down a little bit, you will find here this little section which will have a photograph and the name of the channel. If you click that photograph, it brings you straight back to, sorry about that, it brings you straight through to my page, or my main page. Now this is where you will be able to have a nose about my channel. So you will, if you click on videos, this shows you all my videos that I've uploaded, with the most recent sitting in the left hand corner. Okay, now as you can see I have quite a few. Right, so it can look a little bit daunting because some of us creators do have more videos than others. So quite a few of us have set playlists going. Now in my case, yes, I also have quite a few playlists. I have got to tidy it up, I know. So I will get to that at some point, but at the moment I'm too busy creating for you, so I'll get to it when I get to it. Now as you can see on my, you may not see this one here because of course I've got my liked videos set to private. But I have lives, so you can sit there and you can go in and watch all of the lives. And then I have my different playlists for any cows, any crochet alongs that I have. A Throwback Friday playlist, which means then that you can just go in, and to be honest, the Throwback Friday is really good because that shows you a load of my earlier videos. I've amalgamated a few of them together each week to show you how bad I was right back at the beginning. Now I've also got playlists that are labelled mega playlist. Now these mega playlists are literally, as soon as I put a video up, it goes into a mega playlist, and once it hits around the 8-hour mark, I will then make another playlist, another mega playlist. So last year's mega playlists, I believe it was 2020, and I think I had 4 of those, maybe even 5. But as you can see here, these are all of my playlists, and they're easy to access and find. But the favourite one I think will have to be, where are you? My pattern tutorial. Here it is. So with this one, I'm just going to open it up for you so that you can see. And down the side here, I have all the patterns that I've released so far. Okay, with their little hashtags attached to the side, so hopefully you'll be able to find them. I'm sorry, they're in order of when they're uploaded, which is why the hashtag numbers are the wrong way round. But here is where you can access at least the start or part of any of the cows, as well as any other ones that you've seen. And my Christmas gift to you has actually got 8 patterns in it, gang. There is 8 patterns in that video, all stemming from the one. Right, so let's jump back. Now if you're up for a giggle, or if you're in a bit of a mood and you want a giggle, scoot down and find Oops Moments. In this file I put not only mine but other creators' videos that I find funny. Okay, now with this Poppy Goes Splat, I was not harmed in the making of this. If anything, it actually helped my back out a bit. So don't feel guilty if you laugh when I go splat, and you have full permission to rewind it and replay it over and over again until that grin comes back up on your face. Okay, so and that's how to find my playlists. Now another button that you will find interesting is the community tab. Some of us creators have it, some don't. We normally get it when we hit the 1,000 subscribers. Okay, and that's when we can start putting stuff on our community tab. Now this is where I will put any information on anything upcoming, like as you can see there, it was my first live, or I'd mucked up with the live. So this is where I put a quick notification up so that you guys can see what's going on if something goes a bit wrong. Right, now the channels one here is of course where I hold my subscriptions, so that you can see which channels I would watch, but I've got that locked down at the moment, I think. Let me double check. Oh no, I haven't. There we go. And then there is the about section, so that will give you a little bit of an insight into me and how long I've been crocheting and how long the channel has been around. Right, and then of course there is also the link, any links that I have like affiliated links, I will be putting in this section here, so it appears on all of the videos that I put out. So luckily for us, all those buttons are still the same on the computer, and you will find them similar ones, maybe in slightly different positions on either your tablet, your phone, or any other mobile device. Right, so and now let's pop over to video number 2. Now for this one, it is called Whips, Bits and Chat number 47. I will be cutting into this. I've cut quite a bit of it out already, because it's information that's not valid anymore. But if you do want to watch the whole episode, click the little I button above, especially now you know what it's for. Right, so I would love to show off some of your photos of the items that you've made using the tutorials from this channel. So if you can, please email me them or pop them on the Facebook group. I would really appreciate it, and then I can show them off to all the other subscribers. All I do ask is that you don't add children into your videos. I just want to make sure I keep everyone safe. I haven't actually got any video, any images for you guys today, but fingers crossed we will have something soon, because I'm sure somebody's making one of them unicorn pillows and someone else is doing the moose. So fingers crossed we will get some images through of those really soon. And next up is a bit of online shopping that I did. I'm blaming being ill. Basically, I came across a discount code for a company in the UK, which is a book company. They do discount books and craft stuff and things like that. They're a bit smaller than our normal ones, and they are called The Works. Now, I used to love going in this store with the girls, when, like my children, when they were little, because their book prices were always cheaper than other bookshops that we had along the high street. So of course I've jumped on there and I've typed in crochet books and he's brought up a job load of crochet books for me, and it appears I've just pushed the button on lots of them. So, and then I paid for them. But the thing was, the discount code is for 25% off. Now, their books are already heavily discounted anyway, so to get an extra 25% off meant I was getting a couple, in my head, I was getting a couple of free books. And so I did spend over the amount of money needed to get free delivery. I'm going to put it like that and leave it like that, because hubby watches and I'm in trouble. But no, he doesn't mind, he's fine with it. Now, so far I've had 2 of the books that I have ordered sent to me, because they've got different distribution areas. So I had an email saying your order may be split. No guarantee it was, but when I read down the email, it only had 2 books in it, and I'm thinking, I hope I get the rest. But no, so I've got my first 2 books from them here. All right, so what I'm going to just do is pull up the information so I can tell you how much I paid for them. Right, so let's get on with the info. And now the first one here is a 1001 essential tips for crochet. Now, this is priced in at £4.99 normally, but the Works have got it up for £3.99. So for a little pocket size thing like this, it's not too bad. It's got some some basic generic information, nice and simples, going on about different walls. I'm just skipping how to do certain stitches. Oh, that way round, there we go. Okay, lots of tips, and I haven't had a chance to have a proper read. As you can see, the the edging's not been broken yet. But as I said, £3.99, not a bad little thing for something to read, maybe on a plane or something, because you never know, you may have missed one of them tips. Then the next item up is this one here, and this one is a 20 to crochet granny squares. So of course I haven't really done many crochet granny squares. Right, so the only granny square I have on the channel at the moment was my poppy square, which is #7. So of course I thought, you know what, I don't normally do a lot of things with granny squares, so let's have a look at some designs and see whether it sparks my interest or not. So I grabbed this one, which is the crocheted
20 to crocheted granny squares. Now they have this one in the UK normally priced up at £4.99. There's information on the back. So the US market, they are charging $9.95, and for Canada it is $11.95. Okay, now I actually managed to pick this one up for $3.99. So it has got some really cute designs in it. I'll just show you the front page, which gives you an idea of some of the squares that they have on offer here. Now, I have had a quick nose, and it is written in American terms but with English terms in brackets, and it's got a guide on the terms. It's got hints and tricks, and it's got a lot of, well, it's got 20 granny squares to play with. So I'm gonna have a nose at this one. You never know, it might spark my interest, and I might find one in there that I quite like the idea of, and then I'll be able to show you it. Right, on to the next thing. So of course I've got the rest of that order yet to come in, so you will get to see some of them maybe next week, or I may do a separate video on them. We'll have to wait and see how big the order actually is. I know how many books there are, but of course I was thinking this was going to be a A5 at least, not A5, sorry, an A4 size book, but it turns out it's only, what, smaller than that. It's a lot smaller. So let's chat about the next thing.
And for a sneak peek at those two books, check the I button up here, where I have put a link to the videos that I made using those. No, I still haven't played with granny squares. I'm still stuck on the corner to corners. Right, so next video up is a happy mail, and it is from our Sabrina Melodure. Now, I am not going to tell you anything about it. I don't want to spoil it, so come on, let's go and have a nose, and I'll chat about it at the end.
Poppy lady, and today I have received some happy mail. Now, I'm recording this on Saturday, same day I recorded my whips and bits that went out on Sunday, so hence why I've got the same outfit on. It's not because I'm a stinky bum, it's because it's the same day and I'm not wasting clothing just getting changed for the next video. Right, so I just finished editing the whips and bits when I heard a knock on my door, so I've sped downstairs expecting a delivery for my hubby, because he's the one that gets everything normally, and I've received this, a humongous massive box from our gorgeous Sabrina Melodure. Fingers crossed I got it this time, because I don't think I got it on Sunday. But anyway, our Sabrina has sent this over to sent this to me, and I haven't got a Scooby-Dooby-Doo. What is in it? So I've sliced the tape on the side, so now it's a case of just ripping in along the rippety bit. No, that's not ripping. And we'll open the box up and see what she sent me, because this one's a surprise package. Oh, come on. In we go, in we go, in we go. Come on. Right, no, I'm fighting with this. Give me a minute. Okay, so from now on, it's a case of cutting the tape all the way round, because the rippety bit doesn't quite work as desired. Right, so let's open this up and let you guys have a look first. And there we go. Right, I have been cheeky. I just took a side glance, and so there is a note. I'm just going to read that off camera, and I'll be back in a moment and possibly read it to you. Right, so here is the card. How cute is that? That is going up on my little cork board that I have here. And the message inside says, "Hello lovely Angela, just a thought I would surprise you with this box. You can try this yarn, and if you like it, especially the red, I can send you some more." Now, our Sabrina is addicted to red yarn, which is why she sent me those 8 balls the other week for the Royal British Legion poppies. It was so that she could clear up some room because she was going shopping. But no, it was actually to help out me with the poppies. Oh, now where was I? I'm lost track. and she's threatening to send me some more yarn if I like the red. Stop it, woman. It's meant to be your red yarn collection, not mine. She says that I hope I'm okay and that we will chat soon. That we will, darling. I've just got to sort out my mobile, which you know about, I think. I hope I told you. I'm sending you a message on Messenger. Fingers crossed you pick it up the next time you turn your computer on. All right, anyway, the rest of the message is lots of hugs and yarny things from our gorgeous Sabrina, and a cheeky smiley face. So there we go. Right, so let's get into this box of yarny goodness. Ooh. I'm gonna lose it. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Right, so Sabrina has sent Sabrina has sent me 4 of this. Right, hold it with one hand and read with the other. A pocket knitting yarn in grey. It is machine washable at 40 degrees, hand wash at 40. Ooh. Cool rinse, short spin, do not wring, cool iron under a dry cloth, do not tumble dry, dry cleanable, do not bleach. Oops, and I dropped it. It's 100% acrylic, and we are to use a UK size 8 on the knitting needles, a 4mm on the hook. Right, I think that's all the information on there. Oh, the shade is grey. Lovely. Thank you ever so much for those, darling. So, yep, 4 of them. And she's... move those over. Yep, you heard, sweet packets. Right, she's also sent in some knitting yarn in red. Now, I'm going to hold on to these, honey, because I've now got enough of the red yarn for this year's poppies. I'm going to put this aside for next year's poppies, because I like them all to match. Then people don't pull them out and throw them all over the table looking for the shade they like the most. Yes, people do that. And so I'm going to hold on to this and put this aside for next year's, or even maybe the infills for this year. We'll have to see how it goes. But to be honest, it does feel quite nice. I just, poppy wise, I'm getting a bit, how can I put it, snooty with my yarn colours. But it does look very, very similar. So let's pop them on there. Oh, forgot that other grey. So let's pop that one up there too. And she's put loads of other little bits in as well. Ooh, some posh Thornton's chocolates. Caramel nibbles. Okay, I'm going to lose these. As soon as hubby sees this video, these all disappear into his belly. Sabrina, he absolutely adores curly whirly squirrelies. He actually likes the long curly whirlies, you know, the old ones we used to get. But yeah, I can see hubby nicking them ones. It's as if you know me far too well. Okay, Sabrina's also sent me in, this might sound daft and you might be like, you what? But honestly, I lose my pens constantly. So she's actually, and I've never told her this either, but she sent me in some retractable belt clips. And so they're little pens. These are absolutely brilliant. Thank you ever so much, darling. That's something I haven't picked up in years. I used to have one actually, because it was, and I had a notepad, a tiny little notepad on one as well. Because I used to carry that round when I was at work, so I could stick notes in on what the clients were doing and things for their books later on. And that is absolutely brilliant, thank you. And then the last thing in the box is a pocket thread cutter. Ooh, I'm going to have to get into that later and have a nose and see how that one works. Because I've not come across many thread cutters. I bought that one off of that one that I was going to take on the aeroplane with me if I ever get to fly ever again. But no, that's really cute and really helpful. Thank you ever so much, Sabrina. Oh, they're all falling all over the place. So that is all the items that are in the box that Sabrina sent me today. I am so thankful for it, darling. Thank you ever so much. Now, to everybody else, if you want to pop over and have a nose at Sabrina's channel, she's got some absolutely gorgeous items that she's made. She does a lot of knitting as well as crochet, so she's a proper witch. She can do both. I can't. I can only crochet. But she's so bubbly and so bouncy on screen and happy and stuff normally, so she's a really nice positive channel to watch. Right, I am gonna head off now. I will see you all really soon.
Now that chocolate went down an absolute treat. I was proper rough at the time, really ill, so the chocolate really did soften my throat, and I'm sticking to that reason for eating it all within probably about 8 hours. And hubby, I believe, did nick that pack. Actually, I gave them to him because he was rough as well. So that was really lovely. I've used the snippers a couple of times. I've lost one of the dingly dangly pens. The other one is attached to a handbag. When I find the other one again, it will be getting attached to the bag that my husband bought me for Christmas. I showed you in last week's Whips Bits in Chat. And as for the yarn, I am finally using it. I am a nightmare, you see, because I have to find just the right perfect pattern for any yarn that is sent to me, whether it be as a gift from Sabrina or somebody else, or I've won it, or I've traded. I still like to make sure I get the right pattern. So the pattern that I am using it on is this one. It's the cat jumper, which I still haven't finished, so there is no tutorial and there is no pattern for it yet because it's not finished. But the colours on it work absolutely beautifully together. They do actually look a lot better than this, but because it's night time as I'm recording, the colours are a bit more mottled. But yeah, they come up lovely, and I'll tell you what, that yarn is so nice to work with. It is so soft, it glides and it doesn't get caught on your hook. So there will be a yarn review for that yarn as well at some point. Right, now that is it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next week hopefully for another Throwback Friday. Now if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe, and ta-ra for now everybody.